Welcome to match 2 in the second round of the Kanto True Power Tournament. Last time we saw Giovanni and Janine battle relentlessly in an amazing and super well fought battle with some crazy twists and turns. And today we've got another exciting battle with Red, the former Indigo Plateau champion, versus Misty, the current gym leader of Cerulean City. As always, if you want to find out how we establish these trainers' best possible teams that they're using and their histories as trainers, make sure to check out their dedicated True Power episodes in the description below. Preparations are now being made for the battle, so let's take a brief look at the team previews for the matchup. Red's team is looking super powerful and really well-rounded with a good defensive core in Venusaur, Snorlax, and Blastoise, but also some hard hitters as well, although nothing that's supremely fast. Misty's team is of course a mono water team that's super bulky but with some sweeping potential too. We're now hearing that the trainers are set to go, so let's head to the stadium and see how this plays out. Alright, here we go. Misty, the gym leader of Cerulean City versus Red, the former champion of the Indigo Plateau. Misty starting off with the Slowbro, a very bulky choice coming out for Misty, whereas Red is going to go with the Blastoise. That is probably a really good play on Red's behalf because, of course, Misty only has water Pokemon, so it's going to make it very difficult for her to counter another bulky water type. The Blastoise going in with the Toxic, a good play that's going to rack up damage turn by turn, actually incrementally more and more damage turn by turn. Whereas the Slowbro is going to go with a Scald, a very interesting choice from Misty, perhaps predicting the switch or trying to get the burn, which she does. The burn on the Blastoise. Okay, well, I suppose in the end it's not a bad play. A very interesting start though for sure. Slowbro is starting to get that toxic damage. Someone's going to need to get out of here at some point. But let's see what happens on this next turn. Blastoise actually getting switched out by Red. Red is going to send out the Snorlax, another bulky choice coming out from Red. This is a bulky battle to start off with. And Slowbro committing to the Psyshock actually. Sorry, I thought it was a Psychic. Psyshock coming in on the Snorlax, not doing all that much damage, especially after that leftovers recovery, and that poison is starting to hurt Slowbro for sure. Let's see how this is going to play out. Snorlax going in with the Curse, raising its attack and defense. That Snorlax is going to be a very threatening Pokemon very shortly. And we've seen Red employ this strategy before, where he tends to start out early with the Snorlax and start powering it up. Now, actually, Misty going for the Scald here, perhaps hoping for the burn. That burn will cripple Snorlax really badly if she can pull it off. Let's see what happens. Slowbro winding down to about half health almost, and coming in with another Scald. Will she get the burn on this turn? It does not look like it. Snorlax starting to whip out the body slams. Of course, not going to be able to get paralysis, but does a lot of damage. That is for sure. Now, Snorlax could power up more here, but does not want to risk getting that burn. Slowbro being brought down to red health already. Misty has one more chance for this burn on the Snorlax. Will it happen? Bringing Snorlax almost to half, and no burn. The Snorlax is going to be able to take out the Slowbro. That Slowbro, it was causing a lot of trouble. However, it did not have enough time to pull off the burn. Now Red has a bulked up Snorlax on his team. It's a cursed Snorlax, I should say. And in comes the Gyarados from Misty. A very interesting choice because that is going to be able to lower Snorlax's attack with the Intimidate ability. What's going to happen here? The Gyarados sight from Misty. Misty pulling off the Mega Gyarados. Unbelievable. Mega Gyarados is on the field. This is going to be a powerhouse. Let's see how Red is going to be able to handle this thing. That Intimidate was very crucial. Snorlax's attack has been lowered, and the Waterfall coming in, a good stab move. However, it does not pull off the flinch, and the Body Slam not doing as much as it would have without that Intimidate, but still doing a decent amount of damage and has the chance for paralysis on the Gyarados. Gyarados coming in with another Waterfall, perhaps hoping for that flinch. Almost taking the Snorlax out, and another Body Slam. Let's see if we can get paralysis on this one. It does not look like it. However, that Gyarados, the Mega Gyarados, is going to be below half health. And Snorlax is looking really weak right now. And the Gyarados coming in with a Waterfall again, being able to take out that cursed Snorlax. Man, oh man, Snorlax putting in some work on the field today. And now Red coming in with the Arcanine, a very interesting choice against a water type, but Arcanine does have Intimidate, which is a very good thing to have, and it of course probably has Wild Charge. However, Misty coming in with a Withdraw. She's going to switch into the Quagsire. Oh no, if Arcanine went for Wild Charge, that's not going to be good, but Red predicting it and going in with the Close Combat. Wow, what a move on Red's behalf, perhaps knowing that Misty did have that Quagsire in the back pocket. and being able to predict that pretty well, getting off close combat, which would have done the most damage possible to the Quagsire. So wow, almost like a double prediction there coming in from Red. We do know he is, of course, a very skilled trainer. Quagsire coming in with the Earthquake on the Venusaur now. Venusaur is a very good switch in and a very, very threatening Pokemon for Misty's entire team, actually. Let's see how Misty's going to be able to deal with a Venusaur. Misty coming in with the Withdraw, of course. Grass-type moves being 4 times effective on the Quagsire. And the Milotic is on the field now. Milotic is a very specially defensive Pokemon. So a good switch, perhaps the best switch that she has. Not ideal. Venusaur coming in with the Giga Drain to get some recovery. And honestly, Milotic tanked that relatively well, given that it's weak to Grass-type moves. Venusaur getting good recovery both from the Black Sludge and the Giga Drain. Milotic, of course, is going to be about a 3 or 4 hit KO. After leftovers, probably 4 hits, and coming in with the Ice Beam, doing a decent amount of damage, honestly. Especially given that Venusaur is another specially defensive threat. This is a very bulky battle. Wow. Wow. Milotic doing some good damage with that Ice Beam, and of course, both parties getting some recovery from their respective items. This is going to be a crazy, crazy result. What's going to happen here? And of course, the problem here is Misty can't switch anything out. She can't switch into anything to tank a Giga Drain, because this is the Pokemon that's going to tank it the best, even though it's not an amazing time. Milotic going down to that last Giga Drain, actually. Doing some massive damage, perhaps a little bit of a high roll. We'll have to check the tape on that, but Milotic going down to the Giga Drain. Venusaur surviving that all with over half health. What is Misty going to do here? Sending out the Starmie. Now that is a very, very good switch on Misty's behalf. Of course, having Psychic. Now we can predict that Misty's going to go with the Psychic here, and Red is going to predict that and go into the Blastoise to try and tank it. Blastoise is a bulky Pokemon, but primarily physically defensive. However, oh my god, that critical hit coming in from the Psychic, doing way, way too much damage on that Blastoise. Blastoise is not going to survive another hit. Not a chance. Is Red going to have to switch out here? No, he's going to sack the Blastoise. Misty going in with the Psychic on the Starmie to take it out. That Blastoise, of course, was Red's lead, and it has finally been taken down. Now, Starmie posing a massive threat to Red's team. Red actually going in with the Charizard, which might seem like a weird choice, but yet here it is, the Charizardite Y. Charizard Mega Evolving to Charizard Y. Wow. This changes everything. This is a game changer right here, because Charizard Y, of course, does have the Drought ability, which is going to lower the power of Misty's Water-type moves. Despite that, the Starmie going in with the Hydro Pump and doing over half. You think that would take that out, but no, of course, and Charizard going with the Solar Beam, the one-turn Solar Beam in the sun. That is going to absolutely eviscerate the Starmie. Unbelievable. Oh, whoa, the Focus Sash. Focus Sash on the Starmie from Misty. Unbelievable. This changes everything. Misty has officially gotten the momentum back from the Focus Sash. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. What is Red going to do here? The Staryu, of course, going with the Hydro Pump, thinking the Charizard might perhaps stay in. However, Red switching into the Venusaur to tank that really, really, really well. That almost did no damage whatsoever, especially in the sun, because of that resisted type. However, the Starmie now having the momentum to be able to pull off the Psychic and take out the Venusaur in one more hit. This is crazy. Red is in a kind of a backup against the wall position here. However, he's setting up the Machamp. Another weird choice. However, there could be something he could do here. Here comes the Starmie with the Psychic. Not doing as much as you'd expect. That is because Machamp, of course, has the Assault Vest on it and is finally able to take out that Starmie with the knockoff. Ah, wow. This is an unbelievable match. That Starmie was a huge, huge problem for Red's team. And in comes the Mega Gyarados. Mega Gyarados, of course, does not have Intimidate, so we can't lower that Machamp's attack. However, it's going to go with the Waterfall, although in the sun, that doesn't kill. The Waterfall does not kill the Machamp. The Machamp able to get the Dynamic Punch and take out the Mega Gyarados. Are you kidding me? Wow. What an unbelievable play. That Dynamic Punch coming in super handy. Now Misty has an Assault Vested Machamp to deal with. However, the Machamp is very, very low health, so this Blastoise is able to outspeed with the Ice Beam and take it down. Machamp taking a Stab Psychic from a Starmie, though. Wow, that was Red's last chance. Honestly, here comes the Mega Charizard back out and reactivating the Drought. This is not looking too good. However, Misty does have a full health Blastoise on the field. Should be able to tank out a Solar Beam, we would think. However, Mega Charizard is very powerful, so we'll have to see. Solar Beam, Blastoise. Blastoise surviving the Solar Beam with red health and the Citrus Berry too. We don't know how useful that is going to be. However, it does give it some extra health in case it's able to take out the Mega Charizard Y with the Hydro Pump. And no, the Charizard survives on 13 HP. That is it. That is a huge, huge move. A huge survival coming in from the Mega Charizard Y, able to pull off the second Solar Beam to take out the Blastoise. Unbelievable. Wow, this Mega Charizard is going wild right now. Absolutely wild. Misty is down to her last Pokemon, a Quagsire. I just think there's no chance. It is 4 times weak to Grass-type moves. Charizard being able to pull off that one-turn Solar Beam once again because that Drought got reactivated. However, there is a Rindo Berry on the Quagsire. That's going to lower the attack, the power of the Grass-type moves, but it's not enough. Charizard Y tanking out the end of the battle. Red, of course, did have his Arcanine in the back pocket just in case he needed it. But oh my word, what a battle. Red taking it 2-0 to advance to the quarterfinals. Holy, what a match that was. That Starmie from Misty, absolutely the MVP, I would say, of this battle, especially given that it's not a Mega. Red's Mega Charizard Y, of course, the MVP of his team towards the end. A very, very interesting dynamic between these two trainers, but Red is going to move to the quarterfinals.